Hi, I thought I'd give a little update in the new year for where the Terraquaponics system is at. It's an interesting day today because I've decided to start raising the levels in the rice ponds. You see one there I'm busy with now. I'm going to raise it about 10 centimeters up the stalk and see how that works for it as far as the growth goes. Overall the growth has been really good. We have learnt a lot in the process, and then one of the key things was the bringing together of the fish and the rice. It seems that I have to create raised beds in order to introduce the fish at an earlier time to the rice paddies. I've got some experiments down there. Go down a level and you can see I've put crates in. I got about 40 nice big tilapia swimming around those crates. They've immediately got raised beds, and so I'm getting my ammonia nitrates in the water from an early stage. I've also done different soil consistencies and density of planting the rice to see what works the best. So that's my little laboratory, and it's coming along really nicely. The water comes down from the top ponds down into this garden here. You can see it's starting to flush and then comes into this garden here. Now this is one of the small gardens in front. You can see it's doing really well. We've got a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of amaranth coming through there. There's some what we call lemon cucumbers coming through. There's some peanuts or ground nuts coming through. There's a lot of herbs going on. There's sage in there. There's comfrey. There's some beautiful tomatoes which are doing really nicely. The beans are doing fantastically, and so is the lettuce. We've got some carrots here as well in the front, and in the water we've got some cress. A little island here with some rice just for fun. If I move up to this garden over here, now incidentally, because I had to remove the fish from the rice, I put the fish into tanks either side of the system. You can see the tank there is a tank there. The water comes down and I got aeration into those tanks. That water then moves underneath this garden over here where the nitrification takes place. In this garden I've got a lot of amaranth going. I have a huge amount of tomatoes, as you can see, different varieties. They're doing really well. Inside there's beans in there. There's a huge amount of beans. I've got a lot of curvatures and pumpkins and butternuts coming up. I have even some hops which we tried. I have strawberries in the wall. I have a lot of cress. I have lemongrass in here. I've even got some turmeric going. There's a whole lot of mint around here. I hope I'm not moving too quickly. There again you can see a whole lot of tomatoes coming through there. There's some more in there, huge amounts. Through here, different kinds of beans. There's some butternuts. You can see them starting to come through there on the side. And they're all fed from the fish ponds underneath the soil, which if I come in close you can possibly see, which is doing really well. I'm started to put a lot of the comfrey, which I got going in here as well, onto the soil to start building it up. My aim is to have a really good winter crop of broccolis and cauliflowers and cabbage in that, so I'm trying to work on that. Again, just getting in there to see how many tomatoes. It's a forest, it's a veritable forest, it goes all the way up and it's doing really well. So we're really excited about that. That's been a great success. That water comes down to here and down across into that pond there, and so it moves around. Anyway, so the big news of course is the rice. You can see some rice coming through here, doing really well. The central stalk, which is going to hopefully come up in the next couple of weeks, is what I'm looking out for, and that determines then to raise it enough to introduce the fish directly. So I'm looking forward to that. Just to give you a quick overview of how things are looking. It's looking really well, it's working really well. The fish have really grown beautifully as well. So everything's pretty good, pretty abundant. Great. Thanks for listening. Bye.